and welcome to my channel. Now let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Yes, I did color my hair. I went a little bit less blonde. I did more of a balayage ombre and I love it. But back to what you are here to know about, and that is today's video. That video today is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look right here. Now this is a super glamorous, extra, over the top Valentine's Day look. I did a hot pink in the crease, a purple glitter on the lid. I love this look. I think it's super fun. Now it is more dramatic than a lot of people would like to go on Valentine's Day, but hey, why not live a little? It's only one day a year, so go ahead and go for it, honey. So if you are interested to know how I got this super glam Valentine's Day inspired look, then just keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going to start today's tutorial with the Milk Makeup Blurring Stick. I'm going to use this as my primer. I'm going to put it all over my skin and then use my fingers and rub it all into my face. Today's foundation is going to be Estee Lauder DoubleWear. This is my holy grail favorite foundation of all time. And I'm going to apply that all over my face and then blend it in with my beauty blender. I'm then going to take my Colourpop eyebrow pencil. I use the shade Dope Taupe, and I'm going to fill in my brows. I'm then going to take some Scotch tape and get the excess off on this back of my hand, and then I'm going to apply the tape up an upwards angle on my eye. That way when I remove the tape later, I have nice sharp edges of my eyeshadow. I'm then taking a nude eyeshadow and applying that from lid all the way up to my brow bone. And the first color I'm going to be putting into my crease is by Coastal Scents, and it's in the shade Coral Rose. I'm only going to build upon this color, and this is actually going to be the lightest pink that I apply, and I'm only going to build an intensity from there. I'm using the Morphe M504 as my first crease brush. This is nice and fluffy and is going to diffuse the color the most. The nice thing about using Scotch tape is you can be as messy as you want, and then when you remove it at the end, the edges are nice and clean, so you really don't have to be that careful with what you're doing. The second shade I'm going to use is another pink. This is also by Coastal Scents in the shade Love Spell. I'm also going to be using another Morphe brush. This one is the M433, and apply that deeper into my crease. Now I'm going to take the Kiko Chubby Eye Pencil. This one is in a deep purple shade, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid pretty messily. And then I'm going to take a flat definer brush, and I'm going to spread that out evenly all over my lid. Once that purple is nice and blended and even, I'm going to go ahead and go through my crease one more time. And then I'm going to take the shade Edgy Eggplant, and with another flat definer brush, I'm going to pack this shadow all over my lid, right over that cream that I just laid down. And once again blending out the crease one more time to blend out those harsh edges between the lid shade and the crease shade. I'm then going to take the NYX glitter glue as well as the NYX glitter in the shade Violet. I'm going to take that flat definer brush again and dip it into the glitter glue and do it one eye at a time. First I spread the glue, and then I take that same brush and dunk it directly into the glitter tube. And then I spread the glitter all over the eyelid. I then repeat the same exact thing on the other eye. I'm now going to take an even deeper pink with a smaller brush. This color is called Cinnabar Rose, and I'm going to try and keep that on the outer V of my eye and keep it the deepest on the outside. I then take my fluffy brush one more time to make sure that all of the lines are nice and blended and that there are no harsh edges. Pack the color one more time to make sure it's nice and bright. And then I'm going to remove that Scotch tape to reveal a perfectly straight line. I then take a makeup wipe and remove any of the fallout from the glitter or eyeshadow. And then I'm going to throw on a nice dramatic wing. Today I'm using the LA Splash Arkitekt eyeliner, which is the best matte black eyeliner I've ever used. I absolutely love this stuff. I purchased mine on Amazon. It's about 12 bucks. And it's absolutely incredible. If you haven't tried it out before, I highly recommend getting your hands on some. Because this eyeshadow look is so dramatic, I went ahead and did a pretty dramatic wing. You can, of course, alter this to however you like your wing to look. I then took the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light, and I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and on my chin to not only conceal any imperfections or dark circles, but also to highlight those high points of my face. As you can see, the closer I get to my wing, the more cautious I am, and I use that pointed part of my beauty blender to make sure that I don't mess up any of the wing work that I just did. I'm then taking my eyeliner once again and fixing any imperfections that I may have created when blending out my concealer. I'm now going to take an e.l.f. stippling brush and I'm going to apply some translucent powder to all the areas of my face that I just applied that concealer to make sure I lock it in and set it for the entire day. I'm then going to go in with my big fluffy Morphe G0 brush, and with some pressed powder, I'm going to set the rest of my face where I didn't just apply that translucent powder. Just to be careful and sure, I'm going to go ahead and blend out my eyeshadow one more time. And then I'm basically going to repeat the steps that I did on my upper eyelid to the lower lash line. So I'm first going to start out with that pink shade with a Wet n Wild flat brush. I'm going to diffuse that underneath my eye, and then I'm only going to build upon the color from there. So I take this pencil brush, and with that deep eggplant shade, I run that along my lower lash line as well. I'm then going to take the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Voodoo, which is a deep purple to match that lid, and I'm going to apply that to my lower waterline. I'm then going to throw on some lashes. These are the Cara lashes in the style 605. Now I swear that these are perfect dupes for the Coco Lash in the style Queen Bee. Coco lashes are about $7 a pair. I want to say this pair was $1.50, so you can see how good of a deal they are, and I love that the band is super thin. It makes them really easy to apply. I'm then going to take my Rimmel Lash Accelerator mascara and bind those falsies to my upper lashes, as well as put on a coat or two on my lower lash line. I'm then going to take the MAC eyeshadow in the shade Nylon and apply that to my inner corner as well as under my brow bone. And then I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer and really carve out those cheekbones and contour. Now for some reason in the editing process, I lost the part where I did my bronzer and my blush. So for the blush I used today is Laura Gellar's Tropic Hues, and I also used the BH Cosmetics bronzer to bronze up my cheeks. I'm then going in with this Morphe flat brush, And I'm going to do the same technique that I normally would use my beauty blender for, but I wanted to show you that you don't always have to use a beauty blender, that you can utilize other tools as well. And I'm just going to be carving out underneath my contour, so that way it's nice and sharp when I wipe away the powder in a minute. And then I'm taking the NYX lip liner. This is in the shade Softspoken, and I'm outlining my lips to get them prepared for my liquid lipstick. Now I'm going to take the Colourpop satin lip in the shade Echo Park and fill in my lips. This has quickly become one of my very favorite lip colors ever. Every time I wear it, I get compliments and asked what shade I'm wearing. So if you haven't invested in Colourpop and you're looking to do it, I recommend buying the shade Echo Park. Now I'm just going to take a stippling brush and wipe away the bake underneath my contour and reveal a nice sharp line. I'm going to go over my lip liner one more time to make sure it's nice and precise. And then I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and spray my face and set it for the entire day. Alright, and that ends today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Until I see you next time, thank you again so much for watching. Bye!